Hello Aries, and welcome to your January reading. Before I start, I'd like to announce the winner of the free reading for December, and it's Casmin Lambert. Casmin Lambert. So if you recognize yourself, please write to me down below to get your free reading at the address down below. Okay, so Aries, I've laid down your first layer of cards, and the underlying energy or the past. You have the Eight of Swords, the Sun, and these came out together. You have the Star and the King of Pentacles. So what that tells me is that in the past you were kind of stuck, not knowing what would be your next move, what to do next or whatever. But the Sun came out, kind of giving you light on your situation. And with the Star, that is like understanding your purpose, understanding your wish. And it has to do with the King of Pentacles, or it has to do with how to ground yourself and be prosperous, be fruitful, because the King of Pentacles is like a businessman, and he mastered the pentacles. He mastered how to be fertile in this material world, how to be prosperity. So that could be like what the light was shone on you. Maybe you were stuck financially, not knowing how to move from your situation, and therefore getting the light on your purpose and how to make money. Or you were stuck emotionally, and the light was shone on a earth sign, that is your wish fulfilled. In the now, you have the Tower, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So I think that maybe that realization is gonna make the ground shake for you, or is making the ground shake for you, because right now there's a Tower moment. So that means that what is not serving you anymore is there's like a divine intervention to shake that down. With the Six of Cups, I'm thinking it's something that probably dates back to a long time ago. Old emotions, or old relationship, or old beliefs from your childhood. And with the Three of Wands, that means that this shakeup of something from a long time ago is what gonna change things, for either for you to start seeing your ships coming back, or the way that you send your ships out in the sea, the way you make your moves and what you get out of from. Because in the outcome we have the Six of Swords. So that means that shakeup is gonna make you move from one situation to another, from being stuck here in the Eight of Swords, being shaken down, and then being able to move on. We have after that the Four of Cups. So that shakedown and that moving on is gonna put you in kind of a state where after we leave a bad situation, or something that, you know, we didn't see the end of it, or something like that. Sometimes we get in a narrow state of mind where we don't see what the universe can give us more. Like this is pretty much what life is gonna look like, and I don't see what the universe can bring me more, because he's looking at the Three Cups there in the ground, and then that's like, you know, been there, done that, seen that, and what else can be out there for me, you know? But there's that Ace of Cups here that the universe wants to give you after you've moved on like this. And here you have another four, the Four of Swords, two forces together, asking you to heal, to understand what went wrong in the past, what hurt you, what put you in that stuck situation, asking to be guided by your spirituality here, that you can see through the stained glass, and having that sort of truth to understand those three swords. And we have the Knight of Wands that came out also with that. So that's being defensive. That's being geared up. And geared up in a way that you're reflecting on how you were hurt and what happened, not seeing what new can come to you, and protecting yourself, not to be hurt anymore, or not to live anything like that. So preventing in a way new to come in, either by not looking at it or by guarding yourself so much that nothing can come through. We're going to clarify. In the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So that is your stability, your groundness, masculine, feminine side, being very grounded and fruitful, being supported, taken care of, and taking care of someone. So we're talking about that solidity. But the pain from the past where you understood something, or if it's a love situation, understanding your connection with that hurt sign, really right now makes a big shakeup in your life. Let's clarify. Spirit, clarify the sun. What was illuminated for Aries? What was illuminated for Aries in the past? What did the sun shine on? Please, Spirit, call upon the light. Give me a clear message for Aries. The sun, Spirit. What is the sun? Knight of Sword. So, truth. You really understood something. And you were kind of, because the Knight of Sword goes and cuts out what no longer serves him. Once he gets that truth, you know, he goes and chops the head of the dragon. So you really got yourself out of that Eight of Sword with your mental clarity. The sun brought you mental clarity. Maybe you weren't so gentle about it, but at least you got out of that muck. The star. The star with the King of Pentacles. What is that, Spirit? What is that? What is the star and the King of Pentacles for Aries, January? Okay, that's a lot. All right, well, so what you understood is about your legacy. Ten of Pentacles here with the King of Pentacles, what you build up. Here's that Ace of Sword here. Here's that truth that the Knight is holding in his hand. and an Ace of Cups. So, I mean, that's two aces. It's really understanding your wish that and what you're building with clarity, and also that's love. Here we have the Three of Wands, like in the now, exactly what you've sent out there. The High Priestess, your intuition, and the Five of Wands. So that might be a bit of conflict there. Things that, you know, once we have a clear view of what we want to build and where we want to go, here with the Three of Wands, what we're expecting from life because of the moves we made, might be a conflict with the reality we're in. And that conflict is probably why you have the Tower now. But you're listening, you listen to your intuition, aligned with your stars, got your sword of truth about how you build and what is your heritage, your family, your stability, what is all of that, how you create that. And with the Ace of Cups, your self-value, your self-love, all of that, or love per se, maybe for that King of Pentacles, man or woman, for an earth sign. Let's check the Tower. What is the Tower, Spirit? What is the Tower? What is the Tower for, oops, Aries? That's a lot. Oh, that's too much. But there was like the Six of Cups there. It's gonna come back again. Something from the past. What is the Tower? Please, Spirit. Just one or two. One or two. Okay. So we have the Taurus card here, the Pope. But it's also like institutions and things like that. Maybe you were stuck in a contract, in a situation that is very orderly, because this can be marriage, this can be like a contract of a job or government or something like that. And here we have the Four of Cups again, not seeing what the universe can bring more to you. And here's the Page of Cups. And that is the communication of that cup that you're not seeing. Maybe this is going to create that communication, that loving communication is going to create a disturbance in what was established for you. What is the Six of Cups? What is the Six of Cups? Okay, so we have two other pages. The Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. So maybe you had communication from something from the past or something very pure and innocent. And we have the Empress. That can be a Taurus person too. So maybe you are involved with a Taurus, because we have Taurus, and the King of Pentacles, Taurus again. And we have the Five of Swords. So this shakeup can be something you weren't expecting, that kind of is cutting your legs a bit. You weren't expecting that. Some people are disappointed. Two fives there, the inner conflict and that kind of winning without anybody really truly be happy about the situation there, or something that you've lost. Let's clarify the Three of Wands to have a clear picture. Three of Wands. Three of Wands, Spirit. What is the Three of Wands? What is on those ships? Okay. Success and, well, the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So that's, you know, these are two people on horses. One that comes back from having a hard time with success, and the other one that has his passion in his hand and goes for what he wants. So that shake-up, that offer of love, that communication with the Empress, that, you know, really makes the Tower happening, maybe forces you out of that Four of Cups to see what is out there, and you decide that you want that and you're going for it with success. Because you had clarity on what was blocking you. Clarity about that earth sign. And you're going for it there with the Knight of Wands. What is the Six of Swords? And for that you need to move on from your stuck situation there. What is that Six of Swords? Moving on from the Seven of Swords. You were in a situation there where you were kind of either blocking yourself or being screwed in a way, defenseless, and you saw the light on that, like not helping yourself either by self-sabotage or by having someone around you sabotaging you, or thoughts that were restraining you and leaving you powerless. You get the truth on that. You see your alignment and the way to ground yourself, to build up your heritage, or with an earth sign which you had like a very good connection with. There's that communication happening and you're gonna get out of there. Maybe not everybody's gonna be happy about it, that you connect with this Empress or that male or female, but someone very creative and very fruitful, connected, inspired. And you're gonna go for it because you know it's in your destiny. Four of Cups. The same Four of Cups that's in the Tower there. Maybe noticing that cup, noticing what's missing, is gonna be your Tower moment. Because that can be a ha-ha moment. Doesn't have to be like a big losing something huge, and a ha-ha moment can be destabilizing, because now that we understand and we have clarity about something in our life, we know things have to leave and things that don't work anymore have to be gone. Four of Cups. What is that? Four of Cups and Four of Swords. Oh, okay. See, they're giving us the Eight of Swords again. So you're healing from that being stuck there, and you were really being stuck with the devil here. With the Five of Pentacles, it can be with that lack mentality, not actually believing that you deserve more, that you deserve that Ten of Pentacles, and to take your sword and go for it. All of that, maybe your fear of being rejected was what was preventing you from moving, from actually getting out of there. The devil is often fear that's holding us down, preventing us from moving on. So those 3 cups in the bottom, these are the 3 cups. What you know is, you know, maybe you've been rejected in the past and you fear it. You know, you've been stuck, maybe because of your obligations or what people you know, say around you, or the limits you're putting yourself, or, you know, all of these things. And there's your 3rd cup. That's what's holding you down. And you're healing from that. You're gonna heal from it because you got that sort of truth now. What is the 9 of Wands? Why are you so protecting yourself? All geared up. And it's like a loving communication, that kind of, this realization of what you're aligned and what you should, your groundiness, or that has something to do with an earth sign there. If it's a love reading, it's realizing that you are aligned with that earth sign. And there's that, you know, you feel it inside with the High Priestess. You have the clarity and the Ace of Cups to build your heritage. There's conflict there, conflict between what you understand, you see, and between what you've known all your life, and that is holding you down. Maybe because you're married, maybe because you've been rejected before, or maybe because there's so much expectations around you that you're not free to move where you want. You're being held down, but you're gonna move from that, because you're gonna understand what makes you powerless, what takes away your power. There's gonna be a shakedown there. 9 of Wands. Now you're on the defensive. Maybe it was a protection also. Sometimes we think we're protecting ourselves by blocking things around us. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Protecting yourself from, and see the King of Pentacles again. You're protecting yourself. This is your defense mechanism because of what you've known in the past, what you've lived in the past. But there's going to be this shakeup to remove that belief and make you look at that Ace of Cups that the universe wants to bring to you. The universe wants to bring you this. But check your defense mechanism. And a lot of the readings I've done until now talk about those defense mechanisms against being vulnerable, like with the star here. Vulnerable and accepting and giving love because we've been hurt in the past. And that is very, there's this Cancer new moon there. And the Cancer has that hard shell, that protectiveness. For me, the 9 of Wands is very Cancerian with the Knight of Cups here. That's the Cancer that is afraid to let some emotions that would destabilize him, let it back in. And it has to do with that King of Pentacles. Under we have the World. So, end of a cycle. Because you understood something, because you're aligned with your stars. And having the King and Queen of Pentacles there, that could be a union, that could be a couple there that's forming. That you feel inside, you've got that communication, it shakes up things, makes you want to gear up, but you're healing. and noticing what is holding you back and preventing you from building all of this. Moving on from thoughts that are cheating you. Can be beliefs, can be self-sabotage, things where we're holding ourselves back, or situations that hold us back. Like, you know, if you would be doing something that is nefast, bad for you. And there's that fear of being rejected. We stay in a situation that is not good for you because we're afraid that if we go through to what would really fulfill us and be rejected from it, that would be the end of us, you know. I can't make myself vulnerable like that again, and you know, what if? But it's asking you to open your heart again, because the Knight of Cups is here. There's offering of love that you should accept. There's that Ace of Cups there with the Star. It is for you. If this is a love relationship, you see where you sabotage yourself, or where you were hurt in the past, or things that were hurting you and blocking you in the past. You have the truth about it. So you can accept that cup, and by accepting that cup, it's going to shake up things. But you're going to be successful about it, and take your passion in your hand and go for it, leaving that situation, leaving the Seven of Swords behind, and healing from the devil, healing from those 3 cups that are on the ground that didn't serve you. Because that guy's not happy there. He would be happy with that Ace of Cup. That Ace of Cup there that you realized in the past. Now you should go and get it. And maybe with an earth sign. Or that could be you grounding yourself with your passion. But I wouldn't be surprised it would be like a union with the King and Queen of Pentacles together with an earth sign. But right now you're living that realization that is really shaking your ground. And it was something that was for a long time there. And you see what is actually holding you back from getting there. You get the clarity. The sun shines on it. I'm gonna get you an animal spirit guide. We got from Colette Baron Reed there. Just to see if it would add something more to the reading. Aries January. So you know what's holding you back. You got that clarity. Now it's time to heal, lower your defense, and either go accept that cup or go get it and heal from that. And here you have the snake spirit. Time to heal. There you go. Time to heal. Four of Swords here. You understand what was keeping you down, those beliefs and those fear of rejection, fear of you know, all of that. Heal from the devil, so you can lift your head and take that message of love, that Ace of Cup there, maybe with an earth sign. From the venom of the snake we make medicine. That's why it is a snake on the chalices. So it's transforming what has hurt us into a healing from it. Time to heal. Shed your old skin like the snake and become anew. So that is your reading, Aries, for January. I'm gonna send you love and light. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share if this is your story. And I'll see you in February. Namaste, love and light.